gentlemen, in today's video, I'm gonna reveal to you the surefire, guaranteed way to make your first million in the next 5 to 10 years if right now you're a broke student. This is genuinely 99% guaranteed to make you rich if you watch the entire video and really take in what I'm trying to tell you here. And listen, I'm coming up to my 10th year as an entrepreneur. I have seen everything, and I have over a dozen companies that I personally own or my holding company has equity stakes in. So I've kind of seen it all, and I can tell you for a fact that this is pretty much the most surefire route. But as I said, if you watch this video, if you truly take it in, and if you truly apply what I'm about to tell you. Now listen, times have changed and the world is extremely different to what it was like 100 years ago. That said, some business principles are timeless. Now 100 years ago, if you wanted to get rich quickly, and by the way, when I say quick, most people think quick means 2 months or 5 months. I'm talking quick in the normal world is, hey, I made the intention that I am gonna go from nothing to something, go from having average income to becoming a millionaire. Quick is 5 to 10 years. It's not 5 to 10 months. Normally 100 years ago, even right now, if you wanna become a millionaire, you know, from the point at which you get your degree, it'll take you 20, 30 years. So trust me, when I say 5 to 10 years, that is a good timeline. Now, I say 5 to 10, but it'll probably be a lot quicker for you. But getting back to my point, 100 years ago, the way you would do it is you would either be an employee at a fast growing company and bring so much value to the company that they just can't help themselves but pay you more. Now, obviously you need to continue to make your value known and renegotiate with your company and just say, hey, I know what I'm bringing to the table, so make sure that I'm getting paid adequately. So that's the first route, but that's not really what I want to talk about here today. The second route is you work inside of a fast growing company, a company where you can learn a lot. And you work in that company for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And then you take everything that you've learned and you go and you start your own business in a similar industry. And from there you add in hard work and you may even bring in 1% the amount of business that the company you used to work for, but that's fine because you have 100% ownership. Now, as I said, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, this would have been the path. The path would have always started with you working at a company or at an organization and understanding that in your early years, you need to prioritize learning over earning. Earning can come a little later, but in your early years, I'm talking specifically here as a student, as a teenager, someone in your early 20s, learning should always be the priority. Now, before I get into the real meat of this video, on the topic of learning, so many of you guys ask very business specific questions or questions that are specific to your situation. And unfortunately on YouTube, I just can't really answer them. So that's why earlier this year, I started an Instagram called Talk with Eman. On there, I try to do Q&As once a week. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I get busy, so it's not weekly. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 times a month, but I try my best. So I do free Q&As on there, and every once in a while, I will also do a live Q&A and just answer some of your guys' questions live. So you can just type on your phone, Talk with Eman, follow the account, and I will try to answer your question on the next Q&A that I do. But getting back to the main point here. The reason I wanted to talk about 100 years ago is I want to explain really what I'm seeing right now in society and why that is keeping you poor, that's keeping you dumb, and it's keeping you stuck. You see, the issue is in modern society, everyone is in such a rush to become a millionaire. And the reason they're in such a rush is because of the things that they think it will give them. And by the way, I'm specifically speaking to the teenagers and the students here. You've got kids who are 16 who are in such a rush to become a millionaire because I know exactly what they're thinking. They're thinking, hey, once I'm a millionaire, I'm gonna get all the girls, or people are gonna be impressed and I'm gonna be able to buy these things. And I'm gonna talk to you very frankly as someone who made their first $1 million in cash in the bank at the age of 18. I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. When you make money at an early age, and I'm not talking early like 25 or 27, 28, because that's still earlier, or maybe even 23 or 24. I'm talking early as in 18, 21. No one is impressed. They just think you are a lucky kid. I can tell you this because I experienced this. Very few people thought he was a genius. They're like, oh, he got lucky at an early age and he's probably gonna lose all of it. Because honestly, that's what happened.